Everybody, welcome. We are back at Billy Cat's Aquaponics, where we have fish, catfish of course, spinach, and mint. Just Billy Cat's farm. Now, today's going to be an instructional video for all the beginners. And we're going to go through correcting mistakes. Some mistakes can be corrected real quick. Some not so quick. It just takes a lot of adjustment. But we're going to fix my grow bed. The siphon works fine, but it's a little too high for the grow bed because, like I explained in my previous video, I cut it too low. And I can still use it. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to fix my bonehead mistake. The tools needed. Oh, before we get into that, now listen, I told y'all before that I splurged. I got big-headed a little bit. I'm a very energetic person. My energy level is past the roof. You can ask anybody who knows me. So, I came to the conclusion this week I'm going to hold. I really didn't want to tell y'all because I didn't know if I was really going to do it. But I have to do it. I'm holding interviews for an assistant. I need one. You know what I'm saying? I crunched the numbers and did all that. It can work. Why I need an assistant? Because, you know what I'm saying? I tried to free ball it like everybody else, holding the camera up and doing things. And all that twisting and turning, that's not Billy Cat. So I said, you know what? I'm going to bite the bullet and go out and get me an assistant. And plus, Batman had one, and why can't I? Who's he? He's not better than me. I bet you he puts one pants leg on a time, just like me. He's no different. So now we're just going to get back into this aquaponics. I got to put on the specs. You don't want nothing to pop in your eye. So if you have safety glasses or your regular glasses, put them on. Don't be tough. You know what I mean? It's not like you're a punk and I don't need what. Listen, put your glasses on. All right. Tools needed. Your favorite beverage and some PVC cutters. Come on with me. Let me show you and break it down real quick. Let me put the PVC cutters down real quick so y'all can follow me. So I can let y'all see what's going on here. Alright. Now this thing here, inside the grow bed, this is called a bell siphon. It's like a, when you fill your toilet up with so much water, at a certain point it flushes itself. That's what this is. That's just what this is. And with the media inside of here, as it's flushing the water out, any particles or anything that's coming up from the fish tank or the filter, or if you have the system set up with the filter dripping inside the grow bed, it's all gonna drain and filter, and the particles and waste get caught up in the spores, and like I said in the other video, little pellets and clay, either they're clay or whatever material you use for media. It's supposed to help catch all the you know, the big waste and stuff like that, which actually fertilizes the plants. But this is the bell siphon. So we're going to take it off and break it down. That's a sleeve. See the slits inside. It kind of, when the water goes up and through, it sort of like ventilates with and gets caught with air at a certain point, and then it sucks all the water in. And this helps the water go through and get that done pretty good. This also helps siphon it. You see the enclosure on top? That lets the air get trapped inside of there as the water's going out. And when the air gets trapped inside of there, it forces all the water down into this cup. So, it takes a while to fill up. We'll do that in another video. But right now, I just want to show y'all how to fix this mistake. And here's the mistake. You see the top rim? Now look where I cut. And like I said, I did it by eye. It was my first time. And I thought, you know, hey, I can work with it. I can work with it. But knowing me, I'm going to change it after a while because I'm going to, you know, that's just me. I'll look at it and be like, yeah, that ain't right. But I can still work with it. And that's why we got to fix it. So how we fix it is, yeah, if you can see, this is also a part of the bell siphon. And this large mouth, how the water gets trapped and sucks down and collects the air forces all the water down to about this point. Maybe, I think it's 1.5 to 2 inches of water will be left over, which is cool because as it keeps filling up, it's still kind of flushing stuff around, so that's not a problem. But that's why I have this, and it moves around, come on, so I can put it in different spots and force some water in some spots that probably look like it's clogging. But I'll do regular maintenance anyway. That's just me. For this, you know, for this type of stuff, yeah, I'm gonna be on that. But back to this. Now, how we fix this grow bed so the water doesn't go up too high. You see, now here's the rim. Let me show you the rim. Here's the rim. See, and this is why I got to get my assistant. I don't like this. I like to move around and be active into the project. I can't really be active, but we're going to bear with this because this is what we got. So, now just pull this off and it comes right out. See? It's a little standpipe. That's what it is. A little standpipe. It stands up. Let the water come out. Now, how we fixing it? Now, put that down. Lock the gates so Vanna doesn't penetrate the gates, you know. Alright, we're gonna keep it, even though it's not a tedious job. This is real easy. You'll see what I'm talking about. But you still want to have some type of safety glasses on, no matter what. Anything could pop up and your eyes is messed up, and you know. Now look at these. You see how chipped they are? These are cheap, but it did the job for what I needed it to do, and it still does the job. You know why? Even though some of these they chip after, you know, a lot of use, or some of them are so cheap after a few uses they're all broken up. But you can still use this part and this part. Let me show you how. Now, I just need a little bit off so it's not, the water doesn't get too high in the grow bed. And here's your, you see inside here, this line? That's supposed to give you a center. You can use these two different ways. You can use it. I like it like this so I can see where the first cut's gonna be, or you can use them like this. Hold it up here, let it grip, and it'll roll down. But I like it like this, and I just use it a little bit more manually because I have more control. I like to have control over stuff like this. Even if it chips or it cuts, I'm gonna go about 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches. I don't want to get it on that broken tooth, so I'm gonna get it on a nice, good part of the PVC cutters. So I'm gonna give it one slit. Now some of these PVC pipes are softer than some of them. You'll realize that. So all you need is an initial cut. So you hold pressure, and you hear that click. Keep holding pressure. See how it's bending? This is a soft PVC. It's real soft. See how that bends? Some of them are nice and sturdy and hard. But we're gonna keep cutting this because there it is. When you hear that click, that should be it. There it is. See how it pop off? That's why you want to have some type of glasses on or something, because it will pop off. It 99% of the time it pops off if you're not having something to hold it. You know what I mean? So let's see how it fits. Actually, it came out pretty straight. See? Let's see it from that side. See it from that side. Came out pretty straight. And even if it didn't, it doesn't matter, because any high point of this going inside where I just pulled the standpipe out of is gonna hit a point inside that where it stops. I don't know if you're gonna glue. It's not real wise to glue these because you might have to take them off and readjust them. You know what I mean? Don't worry about anything dripping, because usually you want to put your bell siphon somewhere above over the tank anyways. It depends on your situation. You might have it across the room with nice big piping coming down all the way across the room, dripping into whatever that is. That's good stuff. But for what I'm doing, it has to be over the fish tank, because my main thing when I put this system together was safety. I wanted nothing outside the tank. I wanted if anything was to drip or anything would be inside, it would drip inside the tank. So everything that's possibly a source for a water outage or to go somewhere, it's going in the tank. And that was my main concern. So I'm constantly thinking of different ways to design these things just in the tank. They're all crazy ways in the tank. You know what I mean? So we just chip this off. We're done. Look how easy that was. Sometimes you think to yourself when you want to do something, damn, I want to do it, but I don't know if I can do that. You can do it. You can do it. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do your little research, ask questions. Everybody is still learning. Even the so-called professionals, and they're still learning, because everything's still evolving. Everything, you got to go with the times. But aquaponics is a beautiful thing. But remember that. Always remember that. Billy Cat's Farm. Billy Cat's Aquaponics.